Hello everyone, can you solve this math algebra problem? And we have m to the power of 6 equals to m minus 2 to the power of 6, and we solve this problem for the values of m. So the very first step we are going to do is here first we rewrite this equation as so we move this m minus 2 to the power of 6 in the left hand side, and it will be written as m to the power of 6 minus m minus 2 to the power of 6, and this whole equation equals to 0. And now we rewrite this equation as we rewrite this m to the power of 6 as m cubed and its whole squared, minus we rewrite this term as m minus 2 cubed and its whole squared, and this whole equals to 0. So in the next step, you see here we have a m cubed square minus m minus 2 cubed square, it is equals to 0. So we have a nice algebraic identity. It is a squared minus b squared equals to a minus b times of a plus b. So here we use this identity to the above term, and our above term will be written as m cubed minus m minus 2 cubed into m cubed plus m minus 2 cubed, and this whole equals to 0. So in the next step, we convert this in two cases. So our first case is we take our first factor equal to 0, and it will be m cubed minus m minus 2 cubed equals to 0. So this is our first factor, and our second factor is m cubed plus m minus 2 cubed equals to 0. So we call this as equation number 1, and we call this as equation number 2. So now we solve these two equations simultaneously, and now first we focus on equation number 1. So from 1 we have m cubed minus m minus 2 cubed equals to 0. So here we use the nice cubic formula, and you know about this formula. If we have a cubed minus b cubed, it is equals to a minus b times of a squared plus ab plus b squared. So we use this nice cubic formula to the above term, so that our above term will becomes in this form m minus m minus 2 times of a square. So our a is m, so it will be written as m squared plus ab, and our a is m, and b is m minus 2 plus b squared, and our b is m minus 2 square, and this whole equation equals to 0. So in the next step here we need some little bit simplifications, so that first we multiply this minus sign on both of these terms, and it will becomes m minus m plus 2 into here we have m squared, and we multiply this m to both of these terms, and it will becomes m squared minus 2m, and here we need to open this m minus 2 whole square, so it will be equals to m squared plus 4 minus 4m, and this whole equation equals to 0. So in the next step, you see here this is negative and positive m are gone, and we obtain here only 2, and here we add or subtract the like terms, and we have m square plus m square plus m square equals to 3 times of m square, and we have minus 2m minus 4m equals to minus 6m, and this is plus 4 equals to 0. So in the next step, here we move this 2 to the right hand side, and it will become 0, and we obtain 3m squared minus 6m plus 4 equals to 0. So that here we get this this is a nice quadratic equation. So we solve this equation by using the quadratic formula. So first we write the coefficients of this equation, and these are a equals to 3, b equals to minus 6, and c equals to 4, and our nice quadratic formula will be written as minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So this is the our nice quadratic formula, and now we substitute all these values in this formula. So that here we substitute all these values in this formula and we obtain m equals to minus b, and the value of b is minus 6. So this minus times of minus becomes plus 6, and plus minus square root of b square, and over b is minus 6 square minus 4 times of a is 3 and c is 4, and this whole divided by 2 times of a, and over a is 3. And now we need to simplify this equation, and we have m equals to 6 plus minus 6 square equals to 36, and minus 4 times of 3 times of 4 equals to 48 square root divided by 6. So when we subtract these two values, 36 minus 48, it is equals to 4 plus minus 12 square root over 6, and we write this 12 as 6 plus minus 4 times of 3 becomes 12, and we write this minus 1 square root, and it is divided by 6. So here we obtain 6 plus minus, we have the square root of 4 is 2 times of square root of 3, and minus 1 square root equals to iota, and we separate the 6 on both of these terms in this way, and we get the first two complex roots of the given equation are, these are cancelled by each other, and we get 1 plus minus, so this is 2 3s are 6, and we obtain square root of 3 over 3 iota. So this is the first two complex roots of the given equation, and now in order to find the other roots, we need to solve our equation number 2. So our equation number 2 will be written in this form: m cubed plus m minus 2 cubed equals to 0. So now we copy down equation number 2. So we have from equation number 2, we write it as m cubed plus m minus 2 cubed equals to 0, and here we need this cubic formula: a cubed plus b cubed, it is equals to a plus b times of a squared minus ab plus b squared. So we use this nice formula on the above term. So our above term will be written as m plus m minus 2 times of m squared minus m times of m minus 2 plus m minus 2 square, and it is whole equals to 0. So here we need some simplifications, and we have m plus m equals to 2m minus 2, and here we multiply this m on both of these terms, and it will becomes m square minus m square plus 2m, and we open the square of this term, and it will be equals to m squared plus 4 minus 4 times of m equals to 0. And in the next step, here we need more simplification, and you see here this is negative and positive are gone, and we obtain 2m minus 2 times of here we arrange these terms, and first we write m square, and 2m minus 4m equals to minus 2m, and this plus 4 equals to 0. So here we convert this into cases. So our first case is we write 2m minus 2 equals to 0, and the second case is we write m square minus 2m plus 4 equals to 0. So in this case we easily get the value of m equals to 1. So this is the first real root of this question, and in order to solve this equation, this quadratic equation, we need to use the quadratic formula. So first we write the coefficients of this equation, and coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to minus 2, and c equals to 4, and our quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: minus b plus minus b squared minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. And now we substitute all these values of a, b, and c in this formula, and it will becomes m equals to minus b, and the value of b is minus 2, so it will becomes plus 2 plus minus b square. So b is minus 2, and minus 2 square is 4, and 4 times of a is 1, and c is 4, so it will becomes 16 square root divided by 2 times of a, and a is 1, so it will becomes 2. So in the next step, We need some simplification here, and we get m equals to 2 plus minus 12 square root divided by 2. So we write this minus 12 in the above term also, so it is equals to 2 times of square root of 3. So we write it as 2 plus minus 2 times of square root of 3 iota divided by 2. So this 2 is cancelled out by above 2's, and we get our m equals to 1 plus minus square root of 3 iota. So these are the other two complex roots of the given equation, and the whole all the roots of the given equation are 1 plus minus square root 3 iota, and m equals to 1, and m equals to 1 plus minus square root of 3 over 3 iota. So these are the all roots of the given equation, and this is the final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.